a simple way to get yourself out in front of more people, and that is live streaming. So what I'm going to talk to you about specifically is live streaming strategies for beginners. I'm going to cover in today how to pick the right topics that align with your business and help you grow it, your coaching practice, align with your products and services. Some of the best practices that I know from doing it myself. You can use this for video, you can use it for streaming, and how I script and go live in less than 30 minutes. Exactly what I did right before I started this live stream. Okay. So before I dive into the details, let me give you a quick introduction in case you're wondering who I am. I'm Kristen Poborsky, and I help healers, business and life coaches dial in and implement their content strategy so that they can attract more clients into their practices. So let's dive into today's topic. I'm really covering video and restreaming as a way to create a video really quickly and get it out into multiple places. Okay. So if you haven't done it yet, you really need to be doing this. I just got off a coaching call. People in the coaching group saying I'm getting clients from YouTube because it's a great way for people to find me. I have a client who reports to me, and every single week he's getting new clients because people are finding him over on YouTube, and they are then going to his website and calling him. So I love video for this specific purpose because it's a quick way to get a piece of content created instead of slaving away for hours on a written piece of content. And I honestly feel like people these days really want that connection. They want to see who you are and what your energy is like. And the best way to do that is through video. So let's talk about picking the topics, because I'm going to try and keep this super short. What topic do I pick? Well, if you've already got content, you have stuff to pick. And what I'm suggesting there is go look through your content that you have, go over into Google Analytics and pick your top content and turn that into a video and stream it. And why am I saying repeat your content? It's okay because people are going to consume your content in different formats. So that piece of content can be turned into from the written to the video to snippets to quotes to a podcast, you name it. So people are not going to find you and say, oh gosh, they're saying the same thing over and over again. They're going to find you over in YouTube. They're going to go read you on your blog. They're going to listen to your podcast, come check you out. That's why I want you to take your best content and repurpose it that way. Okay. That's one way. If you don't, and you're just getting started out, what you want to do is pick topic categories that align with what you do in your business. So that means if you're like me and you do content marketing, that would be a topic. I would take content marketing and then go over to YouTube, use the search function, and find the top topics in that category and create my first video around that. So that's what I would do. It's simple as that. Why you want to do this is that the best way to find out what people want is to do the research, especially if you don't know. Don't go creating what you think they want. You need to go out and research and find out what they want. So that is my top tip for creating content that people are going to want to consume. And again, you need to be talking about the same things that you're doing in your business. Now, if you want to talk about mindset, you can talk about mindset, but it needs to be mindset as it pertains to what you do. So if it was me, I'd be talking about the mindset that you need to have to create content, or the correct mindset that you should have when you go and create a video. Okay, so let's dive into the next thing is my live streaming best practices. Okay, so what I told the group this morning is the most important thing is to just show up and be you. Just show up and be you. Do not do anything fancy. When I write my script, I write a simple script. It's an outline. Just go live, know what you're going to talk about, be okay with being less than perfect. Just go out there, go live, and be yourself. Be funny, be yourself. Just be you. That's what people want. They don't want something fancy and scripted. Top companies that do YouTube, funnels, ads, they don't tell you to go and have a fancy video created. They tell you to do your video on your phone, however you're going to do it, send it to them, and that's what they create, these ads that are making a lot of money for people. So if that doesn't convince you, you can, I have all kinds of clients that I have done videos for over the years. Some of them are super old, nothing fancy. Some of them have 500,000 views. And they are not fancy. It's all about the topic you're talking about, your energy, and what you have to say. And you want to keep it short and to the point, okay? The two most important things, though, if you want it to be listened to, you have to have good sound and you have to have good light. I have a light ring. I'm sitting in front of a window. I have headphones on. I sometimes use a microphone. But because I've got stuff going on in my house, I have to use my headphones today so that you don't hear all of the construction going on. Okay, so let's talk about how I script in 30 minutes and go live. I have a little template, a plug and play template that I use. I use the same one. I have a simple outline. I write those I do 3 points that I cover, right? I did how to pick the right topics, the best practices, and how to script. 3 things. And why I'll only pick 3 things is A, it takes less time to write that simple script, and I have less things to remember, and I'm not reading from it. I might look down at my notes, but that's all I'm looking at. I'm not reading something. I'm not forgetting. So I find if I go too many things, too much written down, I'm going to stumble all over looking for that note and this and that and the other thing. So keep that in mind when you're picking your topic. You should be talking about stuff that you have personally done and you know in depth what you're doing. And that will make it so easy to script and go live like I'm doing right here. So that's it for today. If you haven't created content using restreaming or just going live on Facebook or YouTube, I highly encourage you to do that. It's a great way to connect with people, especially over YouTube. People are looking for answers, and people are looking for you, especially if you're a coach over there, to see to help them and get connected. So if you are just getting started out or you're a seasoned content creator, I have the Content Creators Roadmap. You can grab a copy. I'm sure it's going to help you with some of the best practices to get started. And I'd love to have your comments. Please leave your comments, and I will see you soon.